Hello, and welcome to the Ritual Flow. This is a love reading today for the sign of Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, there may be some messages here for you. This is a general reading though, so please take what resonates, leave what does not. Not everything is going to work for everyone. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to be seeing it. Let's see what messages there are for Capricorn at this time regarding any connections, any feelings about love. Okay. We've got the Ten of Cups. The Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, oh my goodness, okay. We've got the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Whoa. The Universe, the Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Let me get one more, please, for Capricorn. Just one, please. That one. Page of Pentacles. And we've got the Magician, the King of Wands underneath. Okay, so okay, Capricorn, you are in some sort of relationship with someone where you wanted like a happy ending. You're feeling, yeah, you're not feeling unhappy. You're feeling happy in some way, but I'm getting there's other ways that you don't feel happy in this relationship. There is some sort of imbalance with the give and the take. And it's building up a burden with your desire, with your passion. You may feel a sense of emotional connection, a sense of companionship. But it's looking like you may not have the level of physical intimacy that you would like in this connection. You're feeling sort of, you're taking this attitude of like trying to feel indifferent about it. Like you're building up this burden, like holding on to it, like keeping it inside, stacking the sticks up like on your back and not necessarily communicating what an issue it is for you. On some level, though, you sense this imbalance. It's like you're trying to make mental and emotional peace with it, but you're hurt. Like you need that level of physical intimacy in order to feel the full level of connection and love that you want to feel. There's this element of there being something bigger out there for you. Something that's capable of giving you all that you desire, not just like half of it or like part of it or something. It's looking like there may have to come an end to what you thought was your like happy ending. If there's not some sort of like compromise, like teamwork between you and your current partner to make things a little more balanced, so that you feel like your needs are being met, you feel like your passion is being met, utilized, the energy is moving. You need that energy to move. It's staying stuck in you, and you need it to move. Like that's going to be an issue for your health. You may even notice yourself like gaining weight as you like hold your power inside you instead of like releasing it and letting it be felt, be experienced, be created with. Like, intuitively, you're trying to skirt around it with your mind, like position your feelings in a certain way to like make this work. But intuitively, like subconsciously underneath, you know that this lack of, or this like sporadic physical connection is like a few and far between energy, that this is it's like a deal breaker. It's like a detrimental part of, I don't want to say like detrimental part of this relationship. It's like this relationship is only going to be successful long term if something changes about the level of physical intimacy you're receiving, or if you change your perception of the relationship. Like basically, if you settle for less than what it feels like you want and need. You're not supposed to do that. You create a vision for your future, even if that means starting something new, starting over with a new person, taking some risks to find someone that's on the same wavelength with you, that's able to give back to you, not just in an equal manner, but like in the ways that you need. Like that's why it's this situation looks like it's pretty good, because it's like it's got everything going for it seemingly but that. But that's so important to you. It's creating such a heaviness in you. Like that's not something that you can compromise on. Like, in order for things to be truly balanced, you need to be receiving more physical connection, able to tap into the energy of your desire. And you have to figure out what that means for this connection. If there's some way to shift the energy around to make things more balanced within this connection, or whether it's necessary to find something and start something new, as painful as that might be. And what I'm seeing here is leaning towards the second option, but it's your energy, it's your life. You make that call about what is right for you. Express your love. Yeah, I'm getting that, like, you need to express your love in a way that's maybe different from what's happening now. We have trust, worth waiting for. Oops. Honeymoon. Yeah, I'm getting, you've been in like a honeymoon phase with this person. There's chemistry there. There's a lot of attraction. You have been having a lot of fun together. Feeling really happy with this person. It's just this underlying energy of the physical tension, the physical pressure building up. You're being called to have faith. Divine timing is at work, worth waiting for. Express your love. Okay. There's this energy of reserving your intimate energy, your intimate physical energy, for someone that feels like true love, like that is being expressed and exchanged. You may have been really happy with this person, but you're not at a point with them. You don't tell each other that you love each other. Whatever this relationship is, it hasn't come to that yet. It's like all of the makings of it are there, but that it hasn't gone that far yet. There is some sort of promise here that is coming, and that there may be an element, an opportunity to sort of repair the physical side of that connection once this bridge is crossed in the emotional sector. Like this sort of this air of ambivalence emotionally that this woman is presenting. It's like this energy of trying to play it cool, like not show your cards before they show theirs, and vice versa. And that's what's sort of creating this sort of like this stalemate sort of energy, like this buildup of the passion, of the tension. Because it's not flowing verbally in that way. It's not flowing physically either. But there is opportunity for that to happen. I mean, there's also an opportunity for things to stay the way that they are, the energy not moving. that's up to you. But you can have movement here, and you are encouraged to create that movement. Have some faith to take a risk, to open that communication, that expression, and see what happens. You know, if it's not received well, you can always take yourself elsewhere and find something that feels better, feels more reciprocal. But, you know, you also might find that when you take the action to create movement, that it has a real effect on what you're receiving back in this relationship. That maybe you're not receiving what you need because you're not really asking for what you need. Yeah, you have there's some sort of perception here that you don't want to burden this person with all of this, like, passion built up. And so you don't bring it up. But that's sort of like cutting off your own vitality. It's sort of cutting off the vitality of the relationship. There's an opportunity for this to change. There's an opportunity. First, you know, your perception a bit will have to change. You have to be open to asking for and receiving more. I think in this situation, whatever's going on here, you're probably, like, giving enough, but there's something that you need that you're not getting. And it's because you haven't made it clear how much you need it to feel seen, to feel cared for, to feel secure. But something's happening with that. Some movement is happening. There's going to be a shift, like an epiphany, like a breaking point. I'm not sure how soon or how long you might have to wait. You know, there was that Knight of Pentacles. It may be a little slower moving to see this change, but I'm feeling that's maybe a pace that is suitable for you to move through this at this time. Something about your energy, it's a big display of your power, of your confidence to ask for what it is that you want and need, and not feel like you're being a burden to someone else. My life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, you come off as someone who has a lot of confidence. You come off as someone who sort of like has it all together, has things in order, but there's this element of there's like a more of a following energy. There's an energy of accepting less than what you want and what you deserve to not be alone, to not feel like something is missing. But there's this process coming through of learning to use your power rather than give it all away. Okay, and there's some messages coming through here from these cards. For some of you, this connection is not going to be where you ultimately need to stay. For some of you, it's salvageable. It can change. It can grow with you if that makes sense for you. For others, the change that needs to happen is like recognizing that you are falling back into an old pattern of sacrificing yourself for connection with others, and that you will have to separate yourself from this connection in an effort to pursue what it is that you truly need. For those that this is relevant for, that there will come a time when you recognize that you're not going to get what you want from this connection, that you came into it and you haven't left it because it kept the pain of being alone at bay. And you're going to have to feel that pain of being alone, at least for a little while, if you walk away from this. There's an energy of wanting this person. And for some of you, it does not feel like wanting this person for the right reasons. It's a wanting this person to have a person, to have someone to do things with, to plan life around together. And ultimately, for those of you that applies, it will be more healing, more inspiring, more empowering for you to realize that you need to let this go, to not be willing to sacrifice some of your core needs just to feel connected to and cared for by someone. Because, do you really feel cared for when some of your needs are being like neglected and like pushed away, like skirted around? Probably not. But for others of you, it is just like, it's more of an issue of communication. Or, if you find that you can't communicate with this person in the way that's going to have you feeling heard, feeling accepted, feeling cared for, feeling your changes made to where your needs are met, then it is, I feel, a let each other go situation. So there's a lot of different ways that this can look and go for you. But the important thing to remember is that you need to make sure that you're being taken care of in the ways that you need to be taken care of in your relationship. That if something is missing, you need to talk about it, discern how important it is for you, and if that can't be met there, you need to figure out, what you need to do, what changes, what moves you need to make for your own well-being and health. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so, and I will see you next week, Capricorn. Bye.